Greetings, everyone. We have been talking about our thoughts in our mindfulness class, noticing when thoughts keep us out of the present moment. When we go into the future, we start thinking about maybe what could happen in the future, what it could be like. Maybe we start to worry, or maybe we start thinking about what it used to be like in the past and wishing that now we're like it used to be. And so that also keeps us out of the present moment. And so we've been just noticing what our thoughts do. We're going to read this book called Captain Snout and the Superpower Questions. Don't let the ants steal your happiness. The ants. Let's find out what the ants are. This is written by Daniel G. Amen, MD, who is a doctor, and illustrated by Brendan Kearney. Captain Snout and the Superpower Questions. The Penny Pepper children wanted a puppy more than anything. Their parents said yes, but not until the kids earned enough money to buy some of the supplies their new furry friend would need. So the children decided to have a car wash. Sam made a sign, Annabelle brought out the hose, buckets, and sponges, and Chloe made some soapy water. Washing cars was fun, and everyone felt happy and hopeful and excited. That's how they felt. Happy, hopeful, and excited. Those are pleasant feelings. Until the customers stopped coming. Until the customers stopped coming. Imagine what feelings they might be having now. Maybe some unpleasant feelings. No one wants to wash their car. My sign looks terrible. Everybody thinks we'll do a bad job. Nothing is going right. Start noticing what kind of thoughts they're having. Just say it to yourself or say it to your adult. What kind of thoughts they're having. It's your fault. Now we'll never get our puppy. This is the worst car wash ever. Everyone was feeling bad. Sam was sad, Chloe was mad, and Annabelle was worried and upset. Their unhappy thoughts made them want to give up. But then, help arrived. Who do you think it is? I am Captain Snout. And I have come to save you from all of those horrible and unhappy thoughts. What do you mean? The children asked. Thoughts have power, the superhero announced. They can change how you feel. They can make you feel good, or they can make you feel rotten. We feel rotten, all right, said the Penny Peppers, and no wonder your heads are filled with ants. Automatic negative thoughts. A for automatic, N for negative, T for thoughts. Automatic negative thoughts. Ants. Did you hear what Captain Snout said? Thoughts have power. Ants are thoughts that pop into your mind uninvited. They make you feel mad and sad and worried or upset. And most of the time, they're not even true. That's the most important part. They're not even true. I don't want ants, Chloe cried. No need to fear, said Captain Snout. You can get rid of those ants with my amazing superpower questions. Here are the questions. Is that thought in your head true? Are you 100% sure it is true? Captain Snout explained how the superpower questions worked. Sam, you said no one wants you to wash their car. Now watch my superpower questions challenge that thought. Is that true? Are you 100% sure no one wants you to wash their car? We already had some customers, Sam admitted. And there could be more, said Chloe. The Penny Peppers realized their negative thoughts weren't necessarily true. And these new thoughts made them feel much better. You see, superpower questions can help your brain think better, and they can defeat all kinds of ants. Let me show you how. So there's many different kinds of ants. There's the all or nothing ant. These sneaky ants steal your happiness. They hang around with unhappy thoughts that make you feel sorry for yourself. They don't use words like sometimes or maybe. They use all or nothing words like, all of the cars just drive by. We will never make any money. There's nothing we can do. All or nothing. Do you really think there's nothing you can do? Is that thought true? Are you 100% sure it's true? That's not true. There are lots of things we can do to get more customers. Let's make a list. When an all or nothing ant sneaks in, send it packing by asking those questions. Then there's the just the bad ant. Just the bad. This ant can't see anything good. Its beady eyes zoom in on mistakes and problems and fill your head with negative thoughts like, today is a bad day. My sign looks terrible. This is the worst car wash ever. Superpower questions. Don't surrender to this bad ant. Challenge it with your superpower questions. Is that true? Are you 100% sure it's true? I bet you can find something good about your day and your sign. Do you really think this is the worst car wash ever? Can you think of other things that could be worse? Maybe if no one showed up at all. Maybe if it was snowing or a monster ate all the cars. There you go. Look at that ant ski-daddle. They sent that ant packing too. Now we come to the fortune teller ant. Don't listen to this lying ant. This fortune teller ant thinks they can see what is going to happen in the future, but all it really does is think up bad stuff like, we'll never make any money. We'll never get our puppy. Time for superpower questions. Defend yourself against this deceiver. Uncover the truth with your superpower questions. Is that true? Are you sure it's true? It's not true. We already made $10. We will get our puppy. Congratulations, that ant's been bowled over. Remember, happy thoughts not only help you feel good, they can actually help your mind make good things happen. The mind reader ant. I bet you know what that one does. The mind reader ant thinks it can see inside someone else's mind. It thinks it knows how others think and feel without ever being told. It says things like, everybody thinks we'll do a bad job. They're all laughing at us. I bet you recognize that one. Don't let this ant erase your good feelings. Blast it with your amazing superpower questions. Is that true? Are you 100% sure that's true? Of course it's not true, Sam exclaimed. We don't know what others are thinking. Let's blast this ant. We're going to send him packing too. The blaming ant. When things go wrong, the blaming ant always sings the same old song. He did it, she did it, it's not my fault, it's your fault. This ant doesn't want you to admit your mistakes or learn how to fix things and make them right. It wants you to be a victim and not a superhero. Let's get this ant off the stage with our favorite superpower questions. Is that true? Are you sure? Are you 100% sure it's true? It's no one's fault. We can find more customers. Yeah, we can do it. Nice work. When you see your part of a problem, you have the power to make things better. Let's say that one more time. When you see your part in a problem, you have the power to make things better. There sure are a lot of ants out there trying to steal our happiness. Automatic negative thoughts. Annabelle said, Don't let them, Captain Snout replied. The next time those negative thoughts pop into your head, ask the superpower questions. Is that true? Are you 100% sure it's true? The children thank their superhero for saving them from their sad, mad, and unhappy thoughts. I see my job here is done, said Captain Snout, but yours has just begun. With no ants making them feel bad, the Penny Peppers were excited to get back to work. They spruced up their sign and added some brightly colored balloons. Before long, there was a big line of friends and neighbors waiting for a wash. Thanks to Captain Snout and those superpower questions, the Penny Peppers had truer and happier thoughts. Truer and happier thoughts. They earned enough money to buy toys and supplies for Zeus, their new puppy, and he was the perfect addition to their family. All right, let's review really quickly. The all or nothing ant says things like, all of the cars just drive by. We will never make any money. There's nothing we can do, which is never true. Just the bad ant only sees the bad things. Today is a bad day. My sign looks terrible. This is the worst car wash ever. So, not looking for the good, noticing the good. The fortune teller ant says they know what's going to happen. We'll never make any money. We'll never get our puppy. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. The mind reader ant, everybody thinks we'll do a bad job. They're all laughing at us. That one says that they can read other people's minds. We can't read other people's minds. And the blaming ant, he did it, she did it, it's not my fault, it's your fault. The blaming ant doesn't take responsibility for their own actions, and when you take responsibility, you can turn it around and fix it. So I bet you recognize some of these ants. I hope that they do not visit you often, but if they do, you can ask those questions. Is it really true, your thought? Is it 100% true? And it doesn't mean that we ignore when we're upset or we're sad or we're mad. It's okay to feel sad, mad, and upset, worried, whatever it is you're feeling. It's okay to feel that. But when it takes over and that's all you're thinking and you can't get out of those thoughts, then we need to start questioning and turn it around. All right, thank you so much for visiting. Sending you love, and I hope you are doing well.